How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm about to do another premiere draft in Foundations on Magic the Gathering Arena, but before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, but more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Dick Record. Link in the description where you can catch us streaming video games, leather crafting, and other sort of nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, looks like everyone's ready. So let's see. Pack one, pick one. What are we looking at, folks? Yeah, I'll take a relatively good 2-drop. Yeah, this grows as the game goes on. If you play it on turn 2 and you get to grow it, it can become a win condition, right? It gains flying and is a knight if you manage to get it to become a 4/4. I'll take that. Tatiova is really good. Dazzling Angel is really good. Hero's Downfall is really good. Eaten Alive is really good. This pack is jam packed. I would take like so many of these cards. Needletooth pack. I keep thinking that this has reach and it doesn't. I keep thinking it has reach and it just does not. I'll take the Sky Knight Squire. I think it's a really good card. Is it the best card in the pack? I think it's a fine 2. And in limited, you want really high quality 2s. Eaten Alive's great, especially if you have like Micromancers. Hero's Downfall is just like, oh, get that off the table right now. Dazzling Angel is a fantastic 3-drop. Great follow-up to Sky Knight Squire. But we're going to take the Sky Knight Squire. Mischievous Pup is bad. Healer's Hawk's okay. There's an Eaten Alive too. Really good removal, actually. Do I just take the Eaten Alive here? I think I just take the Eaten Alive here. Yeah, because like, you can cast this early for 1 mana and you sacrifice something you don't really care about to get rid of something that you need to get gone. Or later on in the game, it just costs 5 mana, exile target creature or planeswalker. Fine. Very flexible. Sorcery speed is a ding against it, but that means that it also gets rid of creatures like Elenda, right? So yeah, let's take the Eaten Alive. Happy to see that one. There's a Billowing Shriekmass, there's a Prideful Parent. Prideful Parent goes really well with Sky Knight Squire because it's 2 bodies, which means this gets to become a 3/3 that turn. I like that. There's also a Luminous Rebuke. There's a Billowing Shriekmass, which is okay. Rogue's Passage is a fine, what's it called? It's a fine mana sink. Slagstorm is actually, maybe we can consider the Slagstorm. The problem with Slagstorm is that it's a red spell, and red, I don't like to start off in red. I like to maybe make my way into red. There's also a Llanowar Elves, which is one of the highest performing green commons in the set, whereas Prideful Parent is just, it's 2 bodies, but I think that plays really well with Sky Knight Squire, so let's take the Prideful Parent here. What would I take here? Maybe it's another Eaten Alive. Because we do have the Prideful Parent, we could sacrifice things to it. There's also a Youthful Valkyrie, but unless you're doing specifically angel things, this ends up just being a 2-mana flyer, a 2-mana 1/3, which might not be enough. I think I'm fine taking the Eaten Alive here. Diagraph Ghoul's okay. There's a Burglar Rat. I like Burglar Rats, especially when I have Eaten Alive. There's also a Dreadwing Scavenger. When it enters or attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Threshold. Creature gets +1/+1 and has Death Touch as long as there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Now, I'm trying to think. Did blue seem particularly open? I don't want to, like, bounce off this Sky Knight Squire anytime soon, but that Dreadwing Scavenger is really good. I think that people are underestimating how good it can be. That said, Burglar Rat. Burglar Rat burgles. He's a rat that burgles. It's the Burglar Rat. Fantastic sacrifice fodder for Eaten Alive as well. Let's see. Cathar Commando is pretty good. I actually really like Treetop Snare Spinner as well. I think I'm in for a 1 of Cathar Commando, but I would like to see something else that could really like help us flesh out where we're going to be. Felling Blow is also interesting, right? It's good in the green-white counters deck. I keep saying tokens too accidentally. It's counters. They're counters very specifically. Tokens are like token creatures or token artifacts, token permanents, whereas counters go on things. It is sorcery speed, so you can use it to get rid of Elenda. And it's a bite, not a fight. I don't know if I want that over Cathar Commando. Screw it, let's take it. I think it's the best card in this pack, actually. There's a Juggernaut. There's a Treetop Snare Spinner. Black has dried up significantly. I like the Snare Spinner. I think I'm going to take an Evolving Wilds because this allows us to be flexible with our picks. The Flight, there's a Vanguard Seraph, which is okay. It's okay. I'd rather have the Fleeting Flight one of. Because this is a really good combat trick. Again, Seraph is okay. I'll take the Fleeting Flight. Nothing great here. I think the best card for us is the Treetop Snare Spinner. There's a Cathar Commando. There's also a Snakeskin Veil. So I really don't know where our lane is yet. Right? Because, like, Snakeskin Veil is really good. And I think it's better than, like, Cathar Commando, which can feel like a filler level card. This is just, like, a really good combat trick. It blanks a removal spell and then also grows a creature. So let's take that for now, I guess. There's a Tranquil Cove and there's a Rogue's Passage. I think we take the Rogue's Passage, actually. Fantastic mana sink. Crypt Feaster, interesting. I'm going to take the Crypt Feaster over the Broken Wings. Erudite Wizard is a creature, but it's not a good creature. And that's a mountain. There's a Galta. There's a Galta. Okay, so hold on. I like Hungry Ghoul here. It can get really big. There's a Galta. Oh boy. Are we doing like big creature things? Not really. But there's a Galta. I think the Felling Blow is better than the Galta. The Hungry Ghoul exists. Can we pitch Galta and then zombify it? That'd be funny. Like, oh yeah, we pitched it. I kind of want to take the zombify, but what are we zombifying? I just don't think Galt is good enough. It's total power, right? Yeah. There are times where you have no board and you just have this 12 drop stuck in your hand. I think we could take the Hungry Ghoul here. Yeah, I think we take the Hungry Ghoul here. That's a Cat Collector. That's also a Vampire Nighthawk. Jesus Christ. Why? That's also a Dazzling Angel. Just give me the whole pack. Just give me the whole pack. I could even take the Gold Vein pick. Like, we took some pretty good green cards. The problem is that, like, oh god. Alright, so hold on. We don't have anything that gains life necessarily right now, so the Cat Collector is not as good without any Dazzling Angels. That said, Vampire Nighthawk is fantastic, and it's the kind of card that you don't pass up if you see it. In fact, you consider, if it goes like late enough, like maybe pick 4, pick 5, you just consider pivoting to black because that's just so open. Yeah, we'll take the Vampire Nighthawk. This trades with anything. It makes races real bad for your opponent. Take the Nighthawk. I would have liked the Cat Collector. There's a Blasphemous Edict and another Nighthawk and a Stab? What is this? This is hard, actually. I think we need removal. There's a Blasphemous Edict. This is a really good card, too. Like, if you're just doing, like, 1-for-1 removal on your opponent, trying to control their hand with Burglar Rats and stuff like that, and then you Edict them when they finally build a board, like, it's just really good, right? I think it feels like black is super open, because that's a late Nighthawk. A late-ish Nighthawk. That's a late-ish Stab. That's an Edict, right? Like, the Blasphemous Edict is so good. Let's take the Edict. Jesus. Okay, so what's good here? It's a Fleeting Flight. We have one of those. There's an Heir Apparent. Fine. We have 2 Eaten Alives, so I think we're in black. There's a Blight Priest. We're not doing too much life gain per se. We have the Nighthawk, and that's it. Do we want to splash and grab the Jungle Hollow for any of these green cards that we have currently? I don't think so. Felling Blow is fine. Treetop Snare Spinner is fine, but I'd rather just like pick a lane. So maybe it's between Blight Priest or Plunderer, and I'm leaning towards Plunderer. I'm leaning towards this because at the very least this is a 3-mana 2/2 that trades with something, in addition to getting you some card selection. Macabre Waltz is fine. Make Your Move is also okay. Actually, Macabre Waltz is Evolving Wilds, we have one of those. We don't want 2 of those. It's too slow at that point. So maybe we take the Make Your Move, because we're not really getting anything back with Macabre Waltz. Like, nothing is very particularly special in our picks so far. I'm gonna take out this, and there's a Serra Angel. Like that, actually. Take out the Felling Blow, take out the Snakeskin Veil. Noting that if there is something that really pulls us into green in the third pack, we can actually pivot. But there's nothing here for us in black for whatever reason. But there is a Sarah Angel here, and I think that that's a really good top end card. Armor's Order Guides, Squad Rallier. What can this grab? Squire, Rats, Ghoul, Parents, Plunderer, Nighthawk. Yeah, there's a fair amount of things you could grab. Let's take a Squad Rallier. You always want, like, Mana Sink. I'll take an Heir Apparent, a Heir Apparent rather, over a Marauding Blight Priest, because it's a 2 that the Rallier can grab. Do we want the Soul Caller? The main problem with the Soul Caller as a 5-drop, these are both 5-drops by the way, is that it can't block, which feels really bad if you're behind. If you're ahead, it feels great, and in fact, it can get something back with your Blasphemous Edict. So maybe, but I think that's a cut. I think it gets cut later on. I'll take a Stroke. Oh God, I'll take a Stroke of Midnight. Is it better than Goldvein Pick? Let's take the Goldvein Pick. I feel like Goldvein Pick changes the calculus so much. I'll take a Dauntless Veteran. What's it can grab that thing? That's a really late Horn Beetle. I'll take the Blight Priest. Macabre Waltz, we'll take that, but we're probably not playing it. And it looks like black is like super duper open. There's a Krenko. Oh, there's a Gourmand. Ooh, yeah. All right, we're in it, baby. Love Gourmand. Just a fantastic sacrifice thing, right? Yeah, let's take the Gourmand. I wouldn't mind the Banishing Light, but we have double Eaten Alive already. So it feels like we're pretty good on removal. Again, wouldn't mind like a Banishing Light or 2 though, just in case, right? But I think we take the Gourmand. It's a fantastic 2. And happy to see that. Of the wheels though, I wouldn't mind a Banishing Light. I think we also took the no we didn't. Okay, never mind. I'll take the Gourmand. Also Rallier grabs Gourmand. Ooh. Oh, this is rough. This is a really good pack for us too. It's a Slag Storm again. We could have had double Slag Storm and a Burst Lightning. Jesus. Speaking of Burst Lightning, Ball Lightning is in the Foundation set, but it's in one of the supplemental products, but it's still legal for Standard. Somebody played one of them against me the other day, and I was like, oh my god, that's in the set. Okay. Not in a draft, obviously. I think we take the Sunblessed Healer. It grabs another 2-drop from our graveyard, brings it right back to the battlefield. Wouldn't mind the Savior, wouldn't mind the Healer's Hawk, right? At this point, even the Heraldic Banner is starting to look good. But a 3-1 for 2 with Lifelink, you probably would just play, right? And then it does all this upside of like bringing back, I don't know, the Burglar Rat or the Sky Knight Squire. Yeah, let's take that. Nice 4-drop, nice 2-drop, right? Authority of the Consuls is bad. There's another Eaten Alive. I think we take the Eaten Alive. And we don't even question it. Like, I think it's just better than Rebuke, right? It's any creature. Take that. Wow. That is a late Scavenging. There's a Prideful Parent. I'll take that. That makes some good sacrifice fodder. The Flamewake Phoenix is only okay. Like, it dies to Burst Lightning or Stab. Dwynen's Elite, sure. Take the Prideful Parent. Joust Through. I can see myself taking a Joust Through, actually. Another removal spell for 1 white mana? Sure. Sure. Soul Shackled Zombie exists, but we're not thrilled. Cathar Commando is a 2. Sure. We'll take 1. Ooh, a Resolute Reinforcements. I think that goes pretty well in here, actually. And since we're going so wide, this Dauntless Veteran's actually getting even better. So I will take the Resolute Reinforcements, right? None of these. It's like none of these. Like, we don't care about the Mischievous Pup enough, and I think we have enough creatures, right? I don't think we want to splash for blue for anything. We take the Make Your Move. We didn't see any more rats. We did take a Make Your Move. Oh, we have so much removal in this deck. It's actually going to be like, oh, now we have to get rid of stuff. I was thinking of Luminous Rebuke earlier. Do I have a Crypt Feaster? Because I can, like, play one of those. Yeah, we have a Crypt Feaster. I don't think we want the Black Fireball or the Juggernaut. They're both, like, bad. I'll take the Feaster. We're not playing it. It's a late Unicorn, but I'm not surprised because Unicorn sucks. It's the the green-white color pair is like not good. And plus, on top of that, I'll take the Twin Blade Blessing, but we're not playing it. On top of that, the +1, like it's a 3-mana 2/2. It dies to Burst Lightning, it dies to Stab, sure. The Anthem of Champions, I know it's a rare, but it does a much better job of the Good Fortune Unicorn because that +1/+1 sticks around. You know what I mean? I think the Burnished Heart, but I don't think we're playing it. These are both bad. I'll take the Barrier. Kind of wish we had some more. This is almost the deck. We have to play around with some of these things. What's funny is the Macabre Waltz might actually make the deck. Where are you? The Soul Caller definitely does not. Not playing 2 of those. We have 17 creatures now. Okay, so hold on. I think we found our lane properly this time. So let's look at it in terms of creatures versus spells. Joust through and 3 Eaten Alives. We don't need these make your moves. We're totally fine on those. Do we need the Gold Vein pick? Survey says maybe. What's funny is the Macabre Waltz, I think, plays okay enough with the Blasphemous Edict, but also, like, we have so many things to grab with the Squad Rallier, so that's going to feel really good. I almost kind of wish we had 2 of them now. We almost don't want to play this Heir Apparent, because it doesn't do anything, necessarily. 16 creatures. Which means we might want another creature, actually. This Blight Priest also kind of doesn't really do anything, but it is what it is what it is. The Dauntless Veteran might be okay, because we're going pretty wide with the reinforcements and the 2 Prideful Parents, but those are likely going to get sacrificed to either the Ghoul or the Gourmand. Kind of wish we had some of those cats. We have to cut 1 card. Is it the Gold Vein pick? I don't think we need to ramp or anything. And Rogue's Passage is interesting, and I think we can keep it. So, 40 cards, 16 creatures, but way more creatures than it looks like. And I don't think I would put anything else in here from the creatures that, or the cards that we do have, right? I like all of this one mana removal. So yeah, we're keeping the Macabre Waltz because we're sacrificing so many things that it actually can help us. Plus, with the Gutless Plunderer, we might need to use the Waltz to get something back. So that's done. We'll call that done. 40 cards. Started with the Sky Knight Squire. Ended with, hopefully, the trophy. We'll see. Here's our first opponent, 0-0, going into match 1. That kind of sits in our hand for a little bit, but I think this is okay. We play that, so yeah. Macabre Waltz, next, end turn. If we could draw a white source, Dauntless Veteran ends up getting better. Sure. Alright, didn't. So, I'm gonna send in this one. Damn. Alright, they saw it. We didn't have the Fleeting Flight in there. I just wanted to choose my next card. Is it the Edict or the Squire? I actually don't want any of these right now. I guess it's the Squire? You know what? We can get back the Squire and the Cathar Commando, but we can't get back the Edict, so I'm going to leave the Edict on top. Honestly, I would have liked the land, though. Macabre Waltz gets 2 cards back, and then we pitch something for it, and that's fine. Is that a stab? That is a stab. That sucks. Alright. Sure. No blocks. Helpful Hunter. Sure. Okay. I don't think they trade. No, okay. Sure. Let's see. Blight Priest here. I think I will trade. I hate that this could die to stab too. I think I will trade this for the ghoul. Would have liked the land though. Like, we are kind of mana screwed currently. And our next play might actually just be, never mind. We're losing some creatures from our graveyard. Never mind. Never mind. Yep. Okay. Sure. Okay. What's in my yard? Just those two? Not great. Okay. I guess my only play would be Macabre Waltz, but I don't think I care enough. So, no attacks end turn. Would like a white source. I don't know what our chances are to draw one. Stab. Great. Opponent has so many stabs. Maybe I should have, Okay. There's, that. Is it wise to get cards back now? I think I'm going to. And I'm going to pitch the Dauntless Veteran. I'm going to take this and the reinforcements. And I'm going to wait a turn on the Edict. Discard a card. Oh yeah, so goodbye, Veteran. Next. End turn. I'm going to wait a turn on the Edict. Because I want them to dump their hand so we can Edict them and get like 4 or 5 creatures off. Sure. I'm gonna trade this for the Soul Shackle Zombie, or attempt to. Okay. I have 2 cards left in hand, but we are at 4, so that's not great. Play another creature, please. Yes. Crack it. Crack your food. Do it, please. Please do it. Crack your food. Multiple bending. This is great for me. There you go. Yep. Alright, so Hungry Ghoul. Pass. It's like, do you have a stab, sir? Play the Script Feaster. End turn. Cathar Commando. Alright. House. Eaten alive. Wow, rude. I could have sacrificed it, but I'm going to do this instead. Okay, that's not optimal. And we'll hold this land, actually, in case they play a Burglar Rat. I'd rather pitch it than the Sarah Angel that I'm, like, slow rolling in my hand. Felidar Savior, sure. Makes sense. My turn. Evolving Wilds, okay. I'm gonna send in the Hungry Ghoul. And we'll end our turn here. We can block sack versus the Felidar Savior, right? Sure. Put this in front of that. One blocker. Sacrifice that. They gain no life. Pass the damage. Crack this for a white source. So our opponent played, what, 1 eaten alive, 2, 3 stabs. So we might have to be careful that they might have a way to deal with our Sarah Angel. Okay, so back with this. I'll play this. End turn. We're gonna hold this Eaten alive just in case they play anything stupid. Sure. Solve. Okay, pass. No attacks. My turn. Okay, so next, attack with these two. Next to Damaggio. Gong gong. I think we hold on to the Prideful Parent actually here. So, end turn. Because our opponent might also have board wipe, right? Rotting Blight Priest, sure. That actually might be very bad for us. Pass. I think we do kill that next turn. Okay, so... pay. Okay, they had nothing. Good game. Alright, we got there. Ah, here's our next opponent. We're 1-0. Going into match 2 with, I don't know, Orzhov Sacrifice? Feels like Orzhov Sacrifice. This seems fine. We'll go with this. And we're going first. Play that. Healer's Hawk, pretty bad for me. Alright, so next, end turn. Sometimes I wish we managed to pull off a Healer's Hawk. Pass, pass. And they didn't do anything with their stuff, so... Actually, drawing lands here is pretty good. Play this Gutless Plunderer. They also missed turn 2. I think we definitely want the Hungry Ghoul. But we can get it back off the Sunblessed Healer, so I'm going to actually leave the Marauding Blight Priest on top. And the next turn we could just play the Sunblessed Healer and get the Ghoul. Yep. Oh no. With Kicker, please. Get the Ghoul back. Opponent missed 2 land drops. They got a Dazzling Archangel. Sure. Alright. I'll play this. I'm going to play... Actually, we'll play this. Right. We're going to send in everything that can get in. Which is everything, actually. Because if they block any of these smaller creatures, we just sacrifice it to the Ghoul. And they can't block the Plunderer. Sure. So we still get the damage in. Next. So, end turn. Like, no matter what happens there. Sure. Prideful Parent. It gains them 2 life. Which is pretty good. They're doing a pretty good job of, like, staying in it, right? Yep. Pass. Pass. And... my turn. Ooh, Macabre Waltz. That's very good here. Okay, so... I think we actually just flunge here, right? Uh-huh. Sure. What is that? Why is my light flickering? Okay. They're just trying to stem the bleeding here. But we get Macabre Waltz back. We get the Blight Priest back. Yeah, I think we just let this happen, right? And I think we actually... Let's see. Do we want the Squad Rallier off over anything else here? No, let's just hold off. Actually, I should have played this... I mean, I should have played the Squad Rallier instead of going wide like this. Because, like, we're at 22, our opponent's at 5. They have not played their 4th or 5th land. I think they're just very, very screwed, and we're just getting in there very quickly. We're at a point in the game where, okay, Sunblessed Healer, cool. I think it's stupid to attack with that. Sure. My turn. There's the land. Okay, so next, we just swing. Sure. That's a trade. I'll take that trade too. Yeah. And if they do anything tricksy, I just sacrifice. Okay, so they're dead regardless, which is what I'm realizing. Oh no, they're not. I probably should have sacrificed that too then. All right. Either way, we can put Cobalt Waltz back the healer and the Blight Priest, which is what I think we do here. Get the healer and the Blight Priest. Pitch that. And end our turn. Yeah, I had lethal on them and I didn't do it for whatever reason. I'm just not very bright. Make your move. Okay. Sure. We can get that back with the Sunblessed healer. Okay. Back to 5. Let me tap this in a very specific way. Because we're going to get back the Hungry Ghoul. We're going to sacrifice this after we hit them with it, so... this with Kicker. Get back the Hungry Ghoul. Then we're going to cast Eaten Alive to get rid of that thing. Helpful Hunter, sure. Then we play this. Oh, I keep missing. I'm so stupid. Oh my god, I'm supposed to sacrifice. They're white red. Oh my god, look at that. Day of Judgment, sure. Sure. Here's my Sarah Angel, please respond. You have a flyer? I had so much looping of my graveyard between all those creatures. That was insane. I like this deck, actually. Can you kill it? Good game. That was sweet, actually. We got to like that perfect area of like hitting all of our ability to just like curve out and then like recur things and then have them like trade and then be like, oh no, we keep. And there were 2 times where I should have gone for lethal and I'm just an idiot. Here's our next opponent. We're 2-0 going into round 3 with Orzhov. Nice curve. It's just a nice curve. It's just a nice curve. This seems fine. Okay, so we'll play this, and then we'll play the Squire and hope that they don't have stab. They don't have stab. Perfect. Okay. Play land. I think the correct thing to do is the Hungry Ghoul. Why is it tapping like that? Play the Blight Priest. Comes a 2/2. Now, if they draw stab, that's on me, right? I could have left up Resolute Reinforcements. Oh, it's a hero's downfall even. Okay. Play this Hungry Ghoul. And the thing is, I'm like not super bummed because I could just get it back later. It was about to become a problem though, and you sort of see it happening, where it's like, oh yeah, that's gonna become a 4/4 if they leave this alone. With flying. All of the cards we have in our hand are great, though. So, bake into a pie. Really? Okay. I think that's another must-answer problem there with that Dauntless Veteran. Okay, there's Sultai. Ranger? Oh, do they have bite down? I think I will Eaten Alive that. I guess we'll see, right? I think they have the bite down, yeah. Okay. I think... You know what? Actually... It might be correct to just joust through it, right? And then save the Eaten Alive, because this lines up pretty well with that. They take an additional point of damage. They take that. We keep our board, and we still have the 5 mana Eaten Alive, so we don't have to sacrifice anything if they play something huge here. Affectionate Indrik. Alright. Well, goodbye, Blight Priest. It was good knowing you, buddy. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. My god. That's so good. But I think we just pay the 4. Because we have them at here, 3. And then next turn we're going to have them at 1? Gleaming Barrier. That's the only thing they can pull off this turn. That's not good enough. Okay, so next. Part of me thought about playing the Rogue's Passage and just making something unblockable. Sure. Okay. That'll happen. Opponent is playing black, so I am just gonna play everything out. If it's Essence Scatter, that sucks so bad. But it is what it is, right? Okay, and I probably should have played the passage out first, actually. We have a Vampire Nighthawk. They have a Burnished Heart. Oh, they're digging for, what's it called? Coma. I think this is a Coma deck. Coma deck! Sure. I think the correct thing to do here is to push damage through. So I think we Rogue's Passage this guy. And we just attack with these two. That way we leave our opponent at 2. So that the Nighthawk by itself is lethal. I know it's taking off an entire turn. I know we could play the Squad Rallier and go super wide. But we have our opponent so low that the Nighthawk by itself might as well have player death touch, right? If they can't gain life here, they might just be planning to play Coma, right? Because they have the mana for Coma. So this is like Coma, it doesn't have haste. Yeah, they had the Coma! Nice! Very nice! Good game. See? We made the correct decision. We spotted the Coma. I feel... See? See? Does that make up for the last match, folks? I don't think so. But we identified the Coma ramp. We identified the Coma player. I have yet to draft Coma. Here's our next opponent. We're 3-0 going into round 4, or match 4 rather. We just took down a Coma. That was nice. This is okay. I don't appreciate having all of our removal on our opener, but it is what it is. I think we will... Yeah. I think we're going to hold off and play Cathar Commando at the end of their turn. They had nothing. Okay, a land would have been nice there. Bonk. Hungry Ghoul. Like, a land would have been really nice there. We have Fleeting Flight. We have so many good cards in our hand. We just need land. Cephalid, Ink Mage. Okay. So, the good thing is, we have Fleeting Flight. Right? There's a land. It's not ideal. We could just, Fleeting Flight here. Sure. Okay, they surveilled that away. I could Eaten Alive that. I don't think we want to. I think we just want to end our turn here. Would like to draw a Swamp or a creature we can cast. Oh, we definitely have to friggin' kill that. Okay. Sure. Sure. My turn. Yeah, so Eaten Alive. Choose an additional cost, sacrifice a creature, kill this. Sacrifice a creature. What are we killing? What are we sacrificing to this? I think it's the Hungry Ghoul, actually. Exile that, that's gone. Because if we need to race, we definitely have Fleeting Flight. Spinner of Souls. Okay. Sure. Taking that. Alright, so my turn. Next. Thank you. Fleeting Flight. Fleeting Distraction, sure. Still kills it. I don't know if they saw that. End turn. I could have played the Macabre Waltz, but there's no point to it. So I don't know if my opponent still hits us with the Ink Mage. They could have had a massive Gnarlid colony here. Okay. I think we can... Alright, so we attack here. You trade, sure. Alright, so then we parent. And then I think we Eaten Alive their Ink Mage. Actually, you know what? Zed. I don't think it's important, right? Because this trades with any of these creatures. So, end turn. Yeah, I don't think it's super important here. I'd rather just keep the Eaten Alive in case they play something stupid like Coma, actually. Big Fin Boonser, sure. Gonna bounce the oh, okay. That's a shame. Alright, so no blocks here. Okay. That's great, actually. Because this allows me to... What do we play here? Do I Macabre Waltz get back 2 things? It's only Hunger Ghoul and Cathar Commando. I think we play this. Let's see if they want to trade. Sure. Okay. And I guess we end turn here, and we have to be willing to trade the Vampire Nightwalk for the Beastkin Ranger. Row from the Ashes. I spotted another Coma deck. Coma deck! Spectral Sailor. Alright. Are we just dead? I think we're just dead. We gained the 2. Okay. Alright, so... we're at 2. That's unblockable. We have to make that die. If I kill this... God. I hope they don't play Coma. Like, part of me is just like, we definitely have enough mana to do this. We definitely have enough mana to do that. Grapple Crackle. Sure. Awful for me. Okay. So... I think we Macabre Waltz, pitch the Dauntless Veteran, play the Nighthawk, and hope they don't have another land. We also get... We get the Nighthawk and we get the Cathar Commando. Right? No, maybe it's got to be the Prideful Parent. Macabre Waltz. Prideful Parent, Vampire Nighthawk. Discard a card. Goodbye, Dauntless Veteran. Okay, so... replaced itself, and then I think we have to... Oh, we're still dead no matter what, right? I need them to not play a land here. If they play a land, they tap down the... Yeah, alright, good game. Yep. Alright, we're scooping. I was gonna give them the opportunity to like just get their hits in, but if they're gonna dirtle. Anyway. Ooh. Okay, so they got pretty big, especially with the Grappling Kraken. We did... Wow, we fought through a Spinner of Souls. They did make a miscalculation there when they... Fleeting Distraction in an attempt to shrink my creature so that it wouldn't kill their Spinner, and we still killed it because tokens, right? Tokens are great. Done. What did we need here? I don't know. We eaten... Oh, that's right, because they also had Zimone, and we were dead to the Cephalid Ink Mage also, so we had to use 2 of the removal spells there. So, yeah, they had a lot of stuff. Leaf Match. They had basically everything that you would want in that blue-green deck. Here's our next opponent. We're 3-1 going into round 5. Okay, this seems fine. Keep. Infestation Sage. Not the best card for us. Or, not the best card for us to be wanting to deal with here. This Joust Through ends up being pretty bad against it. Yeah, we're just taking this. Cool. Because it basically makes 2 creatures, which is frustrating. Gold Vein Pick. Sure. Okay, so play this. Are we going to have to? Alright, so next end turn. I actually want them to equip this onto the Infestation Sage. Although... Okay, so resolve. This allows us to... We're going to play the Hungry Ghoul here. We're going to Joust Through the Flyer. And I'm not thrilled about that. Gnarlid Colony, sure. Okay. Oh, okay. Play this. Next, attack with this. Please block. Dang. Alright, so bonk. And then we'll play this Squad Rallier. We can get back the Cathar Commando with the Sunblessed Healer, sure. I was about to say. Okay. Opponent's also missing lands, so play this. Smith that. Smith that. Next. Alright, there you go. Cool. Our opponent just was like ultra mega land screwed. When you get choked on lands, or when you don't draw the lands and you can't like play the cards in your hand, that feels really bad. I'm sorry, opponent, you know? Like, but you know, we'll take it, I guess. Here's our next opponent. We're 4-1 going into match 6. Oh my god, a burglar rat. Wow. I mean, this is keepable, but I would like to, let's sacrifice this. I would like to draw another black source if possible for this Vampire Nighthawk. Although any land gets us Crypt Feaster, but I think burglar ratting is very good here. Oh wow. Again, black source. Pitch a land. Cool. And end turn. Alright. Dazzling Angel, sure. Vampire Gourmand. I think we attack. Cool. Taking it. Play the Gourmand, and we have the mana for Joust Through. Next turn we attack with the Gourmand, sacrificing the rat, drawing a card off of it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, please attack. Rest in peace. Do we Eaten Alive the Snare Spinner is the question. I think I want to draw a card first. Although if we Eaten Alive that thing, we can Macabre Waltz it back. No, this is not a good time for Macabre Waltzing. Let's see what we draw off of it. Sacrifice this. Okay, so that's like not great. I don't want to sacrifice the Gourmand. So I guess we do Sunblessed Healer, Eaten Alive. Choose an additional cost. I'm not thrilled that I had to do that like that. Prideful Parent, sure. Oh, there, thank you. Okay, so let's play the Nighthawk. No attacks. I'm not trading the Gourmand for anything, and if they attack, we're just taking it. Yep. Okay. Sacrificing that. Draw a card. Hit him. Play a land. Do we Macabre Waltz here now? We're gonna be drawing more cards, and I'd like to Sunblessed Healer for the Burglar Rat. That'd be funny, right? But so I think that means that next turn I sacrifice the Prideful Parent to the Nighthawk. End turn. I do wish that some of these were like instant speed. Elvish Regrower, sure. Okay. I guess they play it again? Is that even worth playing again? Oh, are we trading? Actually, you know what? I don't care. I take the 2. They have Flight in their hand. Oh wow. Okay, so we have the Blight Priest. If I play the Blight Priest, they take the damage? They take extra damage. Yeah, let's play the Blight Priest, actually. I'm going to attack with these 2. Sacrificing the Prideful Parent. Drawing a card. There's the Edict. We don't need it. Hit him with that. We gain some life. I guess the question then becomes, do I Macabre Waltz for the Healer and the Parent now? I think the answer is yes. And I think I do pitch the Edict. So, Parent and Healer. Because I actually like my board, so. Plus we have targeted removal if we need it. The Sunblessed Healer can get back the, yeah. That's cool that they have that. I don't think I care. No blocks. Because the Vampire Nighthawk gets us so much life back. Alright, so we play this. Play the land. Cast this with Kicker. Get back the Rat. Force you to discard. I think I will exile the Angel. Okay, so Eaten Alive. Sacrifice a creature. Because I think that they have, what's it called in their hand? Flight. Two attackers. Sacrificing the healer? So they're Eaten Alive. Joust through. Oh, okay. Rude. Actually very rude. End turn. Another Snare Spinner. Okay. They could put a token on something. Sure. Did I block that? I think we could now. I think we have to start blocking things. Let's get rid of the bigger threat here. Because we're going to Eaten Alive that next. So... Because if we Eaten Alive that, the Crypt Feaster becomes that much harder to deal with, so... Sacrifice a creature, targeting this. Goodbye, buddy. Attack with this. Sacrifice that. Ooh! There's our win condition. Watch, this is the deck that's playing Broken Wings for some reason. Got rid of 2 Snare Spinners. Needletooth Pack, sure. Uh-huh. Okay, so... Play this. They're not playing anything that I need to worry about, so we'll leave out the Gourmand. And I think next turn... Crypt Feaster, sacrifice it to the Gourmand. Is the flyer's gone, right? Yeah, the Dazzling Angel's there. Oh, they have the Elvish Regrower loop. That's cute. No blocks. We just win here, right? Yeah. Hey, we did it! I did math again. I did the calculus. Here's our next opponent. We're 5-1 going into round 6? 7, round 7. Oh, this is not keepable. Gotta mulligan that. They're going first. We can keep this. The Veteran to the bottom. And Rat Eaten Alive. I think that's what we gotta keep here. Okay, so no Llanowar Elf there. I'm gonna play Burglar Rat. There goes their Kraken. Kraken. Sylvan Scavenging. Okay. Alright, so next. This. Gutless Plunderer. What would I like on top of the deck? I think we want to build up to the... be able to cast the Blasphemous Edict, and we can get back that thing with Macabre Waltz, so I think I will take a Plains actually here. Am I opponent not playing anything? One turn? What the hell? Treetop Giant, sure. Okay, so that's pretty bad. We could do the thing where I attack with everything, sacrificing the What's it to the... I want them to play more stuff out if I'm going to use the... Attack with these two. Sacrifice another creature? Sure. Sure. So that's dead. Eaten alive. Sure. Puts a counter on that. Alright. Alright, so here's where we macabre waltz. Get back the burglar rat and the prideful parent. Okay, discard a land. Submit. Actually, I think we play the prideful parent first. Next, we just attack with the gourmand, sacrificing this little guy. Hitting our opponent for 2. And end turn. I think this is the turn, right? No blocks. Take the 4. Play a bunch of stuff out, please. Skyship Buccaneer. Okay. It's pretty good here. Make another creature, please. Yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, this is the turn. Okay, so... We play this. We attack with this. Sacrifice the prideful parent. Ooh, eaten alive. Okay. Edict here. Next turn we squire rat eaten alive. Gnarlid colony, sure. Okay. Squire. Rat. Done. Make him discard. Sure. Eaten alive. Sacrifice a creature. Target that. They have more cards in hand. So there's that. Sure, no blocks. Beastkin Ranger. Sure. I think they put the counter on that. Yep, that makes sense. Makes the most sense. Play that. Do I have any 1-drop creatures in the deck? We have we have a Fleeting Flight, we have a Joust Through, we have an Eaten Alive. No, we don't. Okay, so next. Unfortunately, no attacks here. End turn. I think we have to tank one of these hits. We could block the 3/3. And if they don't attack with the 3/3, that's great for us, actually. Sylvan Scavenging is like something else, though. There's a Grappling Kraken. Sure. Okay. We're taking the 5. Uh-huh. No blocks. Yes. Sucks to be me. Make another 3/3. Alright, resolve. Uh-huh. This is when I start to wonder, like, oh, there's a prideful parent. Oh, thank you, game. Okay, so... Get rid of that. Attack with this. Dong. Okay. Overrun. Nah, we're dead. Good game. Oh man, that was good. That was good. All right. So we died to the overrun, but like, holy crap, that was a very fast game. We were just like churning and burning, right? I think we used our removal on exactly the right things as we had to. Problem was they never ran out of gas, and they had like a perfect curve all the way up, right? So even though it felt like they were going kind of slow with the Sylvan Scavenging turn 3 and nothing on turn 2, we didn't really apply enough pressure. And my god, just like getting, I think they got like 3 tokens off of Sylvan Scavenging in addition to all the other crap. Yeah, it was too much. All right, leave match. We almost had them too. We almost had them. Well, here's our next opponent. We're 5-2 going into match 8. This could be it, folks. We're gonna try to play our butts off. This is unkeepable. We don't have a 2, we don't have a 3, and we don't have a 1. So we got a mulligan. We're going second anyway. This is much better. And I think we ship the Edict here. I don't think we can afford to get rid of either the Eaten Alive or any lands. Gosh. Maybe we put a land... Is it greedy? Because we could play everything else and then the Edict can be like the end. You know what I mean? Might be greedy. Alright, so they're playing an Evolving Wilds, so our turn 1s are both going to be very similar. Alright. I'm going to play the Sky Knight Squire. Sure. I think that's them telling me they have a Burst Lightning. Oh, it's a Cathar Commando. Okay. I don't mind that. I don't block this either. No blocks. Hearthfire Immolator. Okay. Play this. Why is it doing that? Wow, rude. I can't believe you did that. Sacrifice it to the Hungry Ghoul. Now, what's the correct thing to do? Do we joust? I'm sorry, do we block the the Cathar Commando? No, I'm not blocking that. No blocks. I'll take the 3. They have something in their hand. Sure. Is it a Braid? Could be a Braid. A Braid would kill the Hungry Ghoul, and that would be rougherino. But I think that they either wanted to trade, or they might have a combat trick in their hand. Prideful Parent, sure. Land is good here. Let's see. Sure. Bong. End turn. Not liking how we haven't really drawn anything. I'm hoping that they play a bunch of crap. Okay. Sure. I think we have to Edict here. Which means we tank this. Oh, we don't even have the mana to Edict. Okay, so that's going to be a 2-1. They're spreading their damage out, which is correct. I'm going to joust through the 3-1. Is it greedy to not use the Edict now? I don't think so. Let's just hold on to it. No attacks. End turn. I want them to play more stuff out. Like, obviously a Resolute Reinforcements or whatever it is. The red-white signpost uncommon. I don't know what it's called. Not Resolute Reinforcements. But I know that that's, like, not good for us here. I just want them to play a bunch of creatures. So I can Edict them. Us. Edict us. I don't think we can die here. Like, I don't think that we can outright die here. Sure. Woo! Rude. Okay. This is 7 damage. Puts us at 4. Which means we're dead to a Burst Lightning. Play another creature. Play another creature. Another creature. One more creature. Yeah. Alright, so... If they have what's it called, the resolute reinforcements, that's bad. That's bad, right? We have our control win condition here in Sarah Angel. I swear to God, if they burst lightning this, I'm gonna be so... Okay. I'd be like... Alright, so that's what they had. They had Fiery Annihilation. Sure. Okay, so... it was Squid Rallier. Next. In turn. Sure. Next. I think we just start playing bodies. End turn. I don't know if they have a board wipe. Draku Seth. Perfect. That's great. That's wonderful. Hey. They have something for 1 white mana. I think it's Joust Through. Youthful Valkyrie, sure. Do we kill that? No. Can't necessarily block that, sure. Okay. Fleeting Flight. Alright, so that's actually like a clock. So I'm actually going to... end turn. Like, it's a 2-turn clock if we can't kill it, yeah. Okay. So, I was hoping that they would just, like, not draw anything and then be dead to our menace creature and our card advantage engine here. Here's our next opponent. We are 6-2, going into our final round. May the winner take everything. This seems fine. We can go first here. I would like to draw a black source, obviously. And we're going first, so... Perfect. Thank you, game. That was the nicest this game's ever been to me. And if we have to... Sure. Pass. Play this. Nighthawk. Now, part of me thinks that maybe I should have played Prideful Parent, because this Mischievous Mystic can get out of hand very quickly. Especially if they're drawing a lot of cards, you know what I mean? But Vampire Nighthawk is just such a pain in the butt that if they cannot neatly deal with it, they're going to have some issues. Now, I would like to draw some lands, preferably a white source, although, if they're holding on to, what's it called, Banishing Light, ooh, Dazzling Angel, alright, cool. I don't think we'd, sure, alright, play this. Prideful Parent. Pass it to them. And I think next turn we Eaten Alive the Mischievous Mystic. As long as they tap out, I guess. Luminous Rebuke. Wow, rude. How dare you? I can't believe it. I'm so mad. And I think twice. Yep. It's a wiener. Yep. I think they attack here. Ooh, only that one, huh? Okay. Ooh, Rogue's Passage is pretty good. If I cast Eaten Alive, I can only target this thing, and then I can't cast anything else. So I think the correct thing to do, they have another thing twice, so their board is going to be getting that much bigger. I think the correct thing to do is the Crypt Feaster. This is rough. This is real rough, actually. I could cast... I guess Sunblessed Healer doesn't really get anything back, does it? I think this is the best use of my mana. I'm not thrilled. No attacks. They're gonna get a second token off of that thing. But that's fine. And if they do get a second token off of that thing, they're not really doing anything else this turn. Because Think Twice costs 3 here, right? Granted, our opponent's hand is full. So... Sure. I can't really send the Cathar Commando in though because it just... What the...
Follow me. I know a hidden way in.
Can't be blocked, sure.
Follow me, Pom Pom John.
Oh god, that's just infinite. Okay, we have to kill that now. Sure. Mm-hmm. Very good, yes. There's the Macabre Waltz. Okay, so... Alright, so... The first thing we have to do is attack with this guy. Cool. Perfect. Excellent. Got rid of some of those. Okay, then we Eaten Alive. Sacrifice a creature. Oh, I could kill that. No, I have to kill... Alright, you weren't. Okay, anyway. End turn. Like, maybe I should have killed the Mystic, but at the same time, it's like, I have more ways to kill the Mystic. I have less ways to kill a Planeswalker. Oh, no. Yep. Sure. Go off, King. That gains them 2 life. Sure. Alright. Okay. Okay. What do we do here? Do I just Macabre Waltz for that thing back? This is rough. Here. Have a squad rallier. Might be dead to this this fleet of flyers. We might actually need to Blasphemous Edict here. Like, their board is huge. It's massive. I don't know what to do against this. Oh my god. That's really good here. Because of all these small flyers. You know? My god. Okay. Sure. Okay. Get some a treasure. 4 mana. Now they're Eaten Alive. Okay. I'm gonna offer some trades here. I would like to get rid of that Dazzling Angel. Uncharted Voyage. Okay. I actually want lands. Sure. Okay. So, I think we sacrifice this to get rid of the Goldvein pick. And I think we Eaten Alive to get rid of one of the Mystics. So tap this. Get rid of the pick. Then we Eaten Alive to get rid of a Mystic. And then we Macabre Waltz. Sacrifice a creature. One of these. We have Macabre Waltz to get back, what? The Vampire Nighthawk and the Prideful Parent? Vampire Nighthawk and the Prideful Parent. And then I think we pitch a Prideful Parent, because I think we need the Night... No, the Sunblessed Healer doesn't really get anything, right? It gets back the Cathar Commando, but... I really think we need that Vampire Nighthawk in the sky. Sure. Yep, they have us 3. Strix Lookout. We're dead. That's 100% dead. We needed land plus something else here. Like, if they have counter magic, this sucks, right? Sure. All attack. They just have all flyers, too. Wild. Oh god, yeah, done. Good game. I'll concede. Jeez, 2 Uncharted Voyages exactly when they needed them. View Battlefield. It's strange that they put that in the graveyard. I guess they wanted to dig for something else, but like, you could just cast this for 1 mana, draw a card, trigger your Mystic, gain a life, and then still be on your next card. What could your next card possibly be that's not like, you know, less than 6 mana, right? Or less than 7 mana. Because you already, you cast that, it's only 1 mana, and then you still get to dig. I don't know, whatever. Leave match. Ah, we were so close. We were so close. So close. Did our best. I like this deck. It's funny. Like I said so many times, sometimes you pick like a really good rare and you never see it. I think we saw the Sky Knight Squire. We saw this twice, actually. We saw this twice. Rogue's Passage actually won us a game. I think that's very worth noting. Blasphemous Edict, I know that we waffled about it a few times, and then I think it actually won us like 2 games. So, yeah. I guess the real lesson is don't sleep on a board wipe, ever. Nighthawk was great. Gourmand always. These cards are always great. The Blight Priest is replaceable. The Plunderer, I think it's replaceable, but like it felt okay. Sunblessed Healer, always happy to see this, especially if you could recur it several times. I think all the games that we lost, it felt like we just weren't churning through the deck fast enough. And I think that that's what this deck wanted to do. It wanted to like sacrifice and then get things back. The Macabre Waltz felt really good here, especially because, you know, so many of our creatures had so much extra value. The Dauntless Veteran, even that one game, it felt like our opponent really needs to get rid of it, and they did. But it was a real threat that one game, so that's kind of nice. And the Squad Rallier, always good to see Squad Rallier. Always happy to be like, oh, I'm just gonna dig for some action. You always want to, I think, especially in this format where late games can go kind of stagnant. You want to have a mana sink like Squad Rallier, like that Treetop Snare Spinner, like Spectral Sailor, right? Something where you could put your mana and hopefully find your way out of this. The good thing about this deck, though, is that the Squad Rallier had so many targets, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 targets, right? Sarah Angel on the top end, and Sarah Angel always felt good, right? It always felt good. It's so weird to say this. This card came out in alpha, and it always felt like, oh, Sarah Angel, you know. But that's done. If you're watching this on the YouTube and you enjoyed that, please like, share, subscribe. Come over to twitch.tv/dickrecord, and depending on which YouTube channel this is showing up on, please subscribe to either youtube.com/dickrecord or youtube.com/recordplayer1. But until next time, stay safe out there. Have a wonderful end of your year. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. And I will catch you all next time. Same bad time, same bad channel. Have a good one, folks.